Welcome to day one. It's the first day of, I think I'm going to call it Carnivore Athlete, to be honest. 800-meter prep just kind of sounds cringe, I'll be honest. Who knows? I could change my mind. But for now, we're going to stick with Carnivore Athlete because I think it can also be like longer lasting too. I can probably do like 1,000 days of Carnivore Athlete. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see how I name it. But anyways, this morning, I recorded a video. Tripod, yes. I recorded a video on how I beat my sugar addictions. I think that's a topic that would have really, really helped my younger self. And so I'm thinking I might do more videos like that on top of this kind of like day in the life vlog thing where I just kind of record my experiences. I don't know. Because like I was ideating this morning and I was looking at the video topics I had for the talking head stuff, and it's just like, bro, I don't want to record those, bro. Like what I really want to do long term and get consistent at is one, vlogging my life, right? Just kind of like showing my daily experiences to capture like the texture of my mind. And something else that I want to do is like I do want to start a podcast at one point. And so I've realized like that's something I can do, or just like learn skills, right? And that's something I realized I can do instead of batch recording videos on like Fridays, which is one of the times that I'll have free, is I can just learn skills in that free time. I can just do a podcast or something. Like I can call up my friends and be like, hey bro, like let's do a podcast, guys. Might sound kind of weird, but I don't know. Like I was literally just searching for inspiration this morning, just looking around. Like I was looking at YouTube. I was like just thinking over the topic, and I think that this is what I'll do. I think that this is the strategy. So now I'm going to work on schoolwork, and then I think I'm gonna go run with my dog outside because it said it was gonna rain today, but it's just been like cloudy and windy. So I think I'm just gonna go out back and run for like 30 minutes or something like that. That's the plan. That's the agenda for today. And then Brazilian Steakhouse. Let's go.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go.
All right, schoolwork is smashed out, completely done. Got a 100% on the quiz, which is very nice. But it did actually end up raining outside. So I know it sounds kind of like a lame excuse, but I don't want my shoes to get wet, and I don't want to run outside in the wet muckiness. So I'm just going to run in here because we have a treadmill at home. And so yeah, I'm very grateful that we have one. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully, in the future, I still will run like in the rain and whatnot, but I think it'll be like on the track or, some place where my shoes won't get like absolutely, bogged down by like the grass and whatnot. And yeah, that's kind of my excuse. It sounds weak, but trust me, please. Besides that, I just ate like a dozen eggs because I learned that we're actually not going to this Brazilian Steakhouse tonight, which is unfortunate, but we're going somewhere else, which is okay. It's for my mom's birthday, basically. But yeah, that's okay. Still get like some meat, so. But yeah, I just ate a little bit more just because I'm not gonna have like a all-you-can-eat meat day, so. Yeah, but low-key, it was honestly a mistake. I've been trying to make this promise to myself of like, I'm not going to eat before I exercise. I'm going to like smash out the exercise earlier in the day and that kind of thing. But now it's like almost 4 o'clock and I haven't done that. So I just wanted to say that so I could keep myself a little bit more accountable. But yeah, we're going to start running. I think we're going to do it for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. And then we'll get ready to go for dinner. All right, so hit 30 minutes. We went about 2 miles. Nothing crazy. Actually, 3 miles, I should say. Nothing like honestly, that's like a really slow place, but it's just like the treadmill's kind of whack to be completely honest. But maybe I was just going that slow. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, 30 minutes of cardio in. We'll see what my Whoop has to say afterwards. See how I did. But yeah, smashed out 30 minutes or so. It's gonna cool down now. Yeah, I was at a little bit of an incline, so that might have slowed me up a little bit. It's just kind of excuses, but yeah, I was at an incline, guys. Trust me. But yeah, it's kind of weird running in the toe shoes because like the big toes, they do get activated some, but there's always that like the middle toe. So if this is my foot, right, like this toe, because this is the big toe, right? This toe always gets some like, it gets to like a weird amount of force on it. And so last time I did it like a long run in these outside, like on the concrete and stuff like that, it felt like my toes were like bruised for a day. So yeah, it's kind of like a weird side effect, but I'd say functional toes that are, you know, like spread out are better than non-functional toes that are like scooshed into a weird box. So yeah, hopefully my goal is I'm gonna get some toe socks actually to go with these toe shoes, and hopefully that'll make them just a little bit more comfortable to run in and to do like higher intensity stuff in, because right now I've only been doing like low intensity cardio, so I need to get those socks in, or just try the higher intensity stuff without socks. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, 30 minutes, man. That's pretty good. I did 20 minutes last week, so I think it shows that I have a lot higher of a capacity than I have been training at. So I think next week I'll just try and go for 40. We'll see. And obviously gonna get more training in throughout the week. But yeah, that's the workout today. Let's go get cleaned up and then we'll get some dinner. Yeah. All right, so here we are, post dinner. Basically what I had was a burger. I don't know if I'll show the clip before, like right now, but I had like a burger, and it was pretty good. You know, like even though I'm on like a carnivore diet, I still do eat some cheese every once in a while, and it's good to have sometimes. Honestly, it's just kind of like a good, I don't know, like extra bonus thing on top of stuff that doesn't make me feel completely awful all the time. So yeah, but honestly, I've kind of stayed away from cheese recently, being on a carnivore diet, just because I found that it makes me, like, I overeat it really easily, and I think there are some level of carbs in cheese sometimes, and so I just try and avoid that, to be honest, because I think it's like opiates or something. It's something weird, but something in the cheese can make you overeat it. And if my voice sounds weird right now, it sounds like I'm speaking weird, it's because I had this like Invisalign stuff in, keep my teeth straight, because I grew up having like really whack teeth. My dad's the same way, where I don't have like super straight teeth, and so yeah, it's kind of weird. My mom and my brother are like the opposite though. They have like just straight up straight teeth, and so yeah, I just got the short end of the stick on the development of my teeth, anyways, which is unfortunate. And I've actually heard that that comes down to like nutrient deficiency whenever you're younger, which I think is interesting, and probably something to do with like epigenetics and whatnot. So yeah, there's that part too. Overall, throughout today, I ate, I think, 17 eggs, and then I had that burger, and then I had a little bit of my mom's steak. Like she got, for her birthday dinner, she got like this big steak that I told her that she should get, and she only ate like half of it. So I was like, okay, I'll take some. Obviously, why not? You know. But yeah, I was trying to make sure that she would eat as much as she could of the steak, because I know that steak is good for people, and you know, if it's there, they should eat as much as they can, because it's super nutrient rich in that. So yeah, basically, like, I've had over a dozen eggs, and then like a probably a third pound of burger, something like that, and then like 4 ounces of steak, something like that ish for the day. I feel pretty good, to be honest. Pretty good day of eating, to say the least. I'm actually like the longer I stay on this diet, because I think tomorrow marks like the actual like 6 month mark. I think the longer that I stay on this diet, it just becomes like easier and easier, just because it's become such a normal routine. Even whenever I don't have access to like, like the best food ever, because I'm a broke teenager, it's just like I can just survive off of eating eggs and rotisserie chicken and like basically be completely fine. I feel like I want to eat more beef, but honestly, like I could honestly just survive off of like just straight up eggs and then freaking rotisserie chickens, because at one of the stores near me, one of the like a rotisserie chicken's literally like $5, dude. It's so awesome. And it's like that's basically like the meal for the day. And then you have like maybe a couple eggs with it, and then like you're good for the day, which is really nice. So yeah, I think that's another reason why I'm kind of making this series, is just because like I want to prove that the carnivore diet, or just like a zero carb diet, like you don't need carbs to perform. like you don't need carbs to have fun, or to perform athletically. And so I think if I can push myself and just train as hard as I can with the carnivore diet, then it'd be like an N of 1 experiment of like, hey, I improved my times by X amount, without any carbs, so it's possible, that kind of thing. I genuinely think it is. I didn't do a ton today, I'll be completely honest. Like I was super lazy. Like I was scrolling on Instagram for way too long this morning. It's probably like 2 hours or some nonsense, because I decided I'd like post on Instagram for like the end of the soccer season. I figured I'd post some pictures and be like, oh yeah, end of the season, haha, that kind of thing. And then I just ended up staying on it for way too long, which is embarrassing to say, but it is what it is. My screen time's like freaking 5 hours today, which is absurd, but it kind of makes sense because I am recording this stuff and like other videos, and then obviously I scrolled for like 2 hours, so there's that as well. I've noticed, like I always notice whenever I scroll for a while, or I like watch some brain dead YouTube videos, like I also was doing today, like my brain just gets like fried, and I feel like I have brain fog again, which is such an annoying feeling. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna really try and like. I've been cutting it out of my life a lot more recently, just like the whole screen time thing. But I think I'm gonna really try and crack down on it. Even when I'm bored, I'm just gonna try and do something else when I'm bored, to where like reading is what I do when I'm bored. It's like the entertaining thing in my life. Because I think if there's something I learned was like, if there's anything more entertaining than like work, or the things that you want to do, you're going to do those things, right? So like imagine if you had like just imagine like a drug addict's life, right? What's the most pleasurable thing in their day? It's going to be doing drugs, right? And then you can apply that to something like scrolling, right? Like if the rest of your day is just boring, right? Because you want to actually like improve your life, in some way, like reading a book, and it's not like super stimulating, then scrolling on your phone is going to be like way better, right? Just because you get that instant hit of like, oh, haha, funny clip, haha, like, oh, this girl is look like like there's going to be those things. That kind of reminds me of one of my teammates on the bus, for the past like 2 away games that we went to, dude. He would just show like, it was after like this really bad loss that we had throughout the soccer season, and he pulled up on his Instagram like girls twerking or whatever, and just showed it to one of my other teammates, who was like salty that we lost. He was like really grumpy, I guess. And my like our goalkeeper, he was trying to show our salty teammate this, bro. And he was like, dude, what are you doing? That's just funny, dude. But yeah, I mean, if that's the most pleasurable thing in your life, then it's gonna be the thing that you do more of. So I just think that's something I'm gonna try and apply more in my life. Just like getting rid of that um pleasure from like the bad things in my life. And like I think I've done that with food. So I just need to do it now with like other lifestyle factors. Like staying up late or scrolling on my phone or yeah, especially like the phone thing. Like that's the most annoying thing for me. Or scrolling on YouTube, even on the computer, stuff like that. Just doing like more productive things with my time that I do online instead of just like mindlessly, frying my brain with useless content and stuff like that. Because there are things that like I was kind of writing this down today, what I wanted to learn about, because there's a couple of topics that I think are really interesting that I would like to learn more about, like regenerative agriculture. I think that's something that I'd like to learn about. And don't steal this business idea, okay, bro? But this idea popped into my brain of like finding a way to convert industrial farms into regenerative farms, and simplifying that process and making it like as cost efficient as possible, and then charging that as like a service or something like that. I don't know. My business idea though, don't take it, bro. I'm sure there's something like that already out there. I would hope there would be, because I think that would be a very positive business venture that would actually really help the world than anything else. So I don't know. It's just something that popped into my brain. But anyways, I think I'm done yapping for the day. I hope that maybe this was at least semi helpful. But yeah, I think we're gonna start doing some wind down, like breathing stuff, down regulate to go to bed. We're gonna try and get to bed on time. And yeah, I got school tomorrow, which is gonna be fun. Hooray! Anyways, I'll see you in the next one, bro. Be better. Oh yeah, I'll see you on day 2. Haha. Be better and have a W day, bro.